All right. Happy Saturday to everybody. This your boy, this Big Dog Sports, where sports and politics collide. I'm your host, BD, and I'm your boy too at the same time. And this Saturday, we got, I'm freestyling. I don't have a particular topic. We could talk about whatever you want. We could talk about the Joshua Paul fight. We could talk about college football playoffs. I think the Hurricanes are playing now, or they were playing. Oh, just watching that. But yeah, we here. And really, it don't got they playing now. 3-3 in the fourth quarter right now. Hurricanes and Aggies. But yeah, we could talk about whatever y'all want to talk about today. It don't even really gotta be a sports thing today. Today I'm really on some freestyle shit. We could just talk. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, y'all can give me y'all thoughts on the Joshua Paul fight. I liked it. I'm glad that it wasn't fake, that it was a real fight, and what happened should have happened. There really wasn't no way Jake Paul should even like compete with Joshua. And if you watch the fight, you could see Joshua pretty much toyed with him the entire time. He was there. One second, y'all. I was trying to do something. Trying to split this screen real quick so I could share my stuff. But yeah, the link in the bottom of the chat for anybody who wants to come up. I know I was supposed to be on half an hour ago, but I had a couple of things I had to do. I still got a couple of things that I got to do. So we in the building though, regardless. Don't mind me. Sometimes I have issues trying to get the double screen thing. I'll mess with that later. But anyway, we here, we in the building. It's 3-3 Hurricanes and Aggies. Again, we could talk about Joshua, Paul, you know what I'm saying? We pretty much talk about anything y'all want to today. Like I said, I'm on some freestyle shit. I'm chilling. I finally got to get some sleep, which is good. We could also talk about that Alabama Oklahoma game. We could talk about that too. That was a pretty good game. Alabama came back from 17 down. I thought Oklahoma had them for a minute. And we could always talk Shador and how he stunk up the joint last Sunday. We could talk about that too. I'm fair. At least I think I'm fair. No, and I'm a Shador fan. I want to see him succeed. But last week he was horrible. Let's just say that. Like he wasn't very good. And yet, yeah, the Jake Paul, yeah. The Jake Paul, I enjoyed it. I'm not gonna lie. I enjoyed him watching him get his butt beat. I liked it. I mean, he knocked him down like 4 times before he finally finished him. Right? Like he was toying with him the whole fight. He could have knocked him out in the second or third round if he chose to. But what I do think it helps Joshua because now he could probably go fight Fury again. You understand what I'm saying? And people will watch it. If it was ever a good time for him and Fury to fight, now would be the time. And it could set them up to fight that Ukrainian dude, Ursk. I think his name is. I don't want to butcher his name. And Marble, what's going on, man? I see y'all trickling in here. I know I was running a little bit late. I still got some stuff to do, but I got to give y'all time. You know what I mean? So here I am. And it's about however y'all want to talk, whatever y'all want to talk about. Like I said, don't necessarily got to be, a sports topic today. We could talk about, whatever's under the sun. They playing with me. There we go. Oh yeah, for sure. He was smiling. For sure he was. Like, it was funny, like just watching him get beat up. It took long enough. Man, from that I forgot his name. I think you talking about Yan. I want to say Yan, but he is a beast. I agree with that. But yeah, y'all, we in the building today. And like I said, it don't necessarily got to be a sports topic. We could just talk. But yeah, cause I know a lot of y'all don't watch soccer, so it's kind of hard to talk about World Cup soccer to folks who don't really watch soccer like that. But we could do, all the football, all the basketball, cause that's what's going on right now. We could do all that. We could do like just real life stuff too. Like I said, today it don't got to be sports. We could just be on some regular shit today. Let's see. Marble says, I watched the video where he knocked the dude out with the spinning elbow on his blind side. Dude, what they say? Dude laid that hit out so fluid, it was like ice water. Yeah, I mean, some of them got real talent, Marble. Like some of them, like it's pretty to watch some of them fight. Pause. Yeah, some of them got really unique fighting styles. Shara Bullet. Yeah, the UFC. It took me a minute to get into the UFC. I'm not gonna lie. Like when it first came out, when it had like Ken Shamrock and them niggas in it, Vandela de Silva and all that, like it was cool. And then it kind of fell off, and then you got John Jones. He kind of brung it back, and now it's kind of like UFC's kind of like hit or miss. It depends on who fighting, for real. Like all of the fights don't be all that great. Some of them be boring. But Shara Bullet, okay, I go look him up. Cause I thought you was talking about Yan. Cause I know Yan get right. He definitely get right. But yeah, UFC is all right. I can mess with UFC sometimes. Again, depending on the fight, and sometimes it's the little guys that give you the better fights. Truth be told, I like watching the little guys my size because when you start getting into the heavyweights and stuff, they move a lot slower. They want to hold on to each other more. With the little guys, that just they swinging like they going all out. But yeah, we in here, man. And y'all know what to do. Y'all know the whole little YouTube shtick everybody has to do. Like, share, subscribe. Hit the notification bell, the Cash App at the bottom of the screen if you want to donate. That kind of thing. Shameless plugs. And Ms. D, I see you, Mama. Good afternoon to you. You know I was coming. I would love to get into the women's college stuff because, I love basketball, but it's hard to watch the women's college at the beginning of the year where everybody's playing a lemon and teams are getting wiped by 50 and 60 points. Like, I can't, it's hard for me to watch that with any good faith, Miss D. Like, I just, of course, I seen the Paul fight. That was the premise of me coming on here today, was really about, Jake Paul and Joshua. But we could talk about whatever you want to talk about. It don't necessarily got to be a sports topic today. Today I'm freestyling. The fight, it was fun watching Paul get beat up. How was that BS? How was that BS? You didn't have fun watching Paul get beat up, Skywalker? I had fun watching Paul get beat up. Joshua won. He knocked Paul out in the 6th round. Or he stopped him in the 6th round. And that's how it should have been. There really was not a way Jake Paul could win that fight. He too small, and he not really tested like that. He been fighting, other celebrities and people that are well past their primes. You know what I mean? Joshua was a heavyweight champion in the world. There was no way he was supposed to beat him. And if he would have beat him, then I'd have knew it was fake. Yeah, it'd definitely been fake if that would have happened. Don't mind me, y'all. I'm just trying something different. I still really haven't, like, well, what's the word I'm looking for? I really need to, like, come and play with this StreamYard one day. Just play with it. And yes, I was very happy to see him go down. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I like seeing Paul go down. But it sets him up to fight somebody else, though. I mean, Jake Paul getting it. Let's give him his kudos. And when it comes to that, like, when it comes to promoting himself in his fight, he getting it. And his brother in the WWE, he getting it too. The Pauls are winning, truth be told. We may not like their approach, but they're definitely winning. The Pauls, both of them are winning right now. And it's 4 minutes left in the 4th. It's still 3-3 Hurricanes, Aggies. Hurricanes got the ball, by the way. Inked, I see you, brother, was good. Happy Saturday to all. And all y'all, man, I know I be forgetting to say this. Hit that like button when y'all come in. I'm just a small, tiny little channel, a squirrel looking for a nut. That's the least y'all could do for a brother. Hit the like button. Hit it. Doesn't hurt, and it's free. Hit that like button for a brother. If there's 5 people in here, I should see 5 likes. That's 100% of the viewing audience. You know what I'm saying? Do that. And yeah, 3:50 left to go, guys. 3-3. Hurricanes got the ball, 2nd and 8. I could do the game cast, matter of fact. Let me just do that for y'all now while I'm thinking about it. And I could just put this on for you. I be forgetting this thing is a touchscreen. All right, there we go, y'all. So we 3-3 at the 2-minute warning. He just stubbed his finger on the like button. Good. We need more stubbed fingers, ain't? We need more of those stubbed fingers. Yeah, let's go. I mean, I'm not really rooting either way, but it's been a good game. It's been very defensive, that's for sure. Like both offenses have struggled mightily in this game. Yeah, it's been tough sledding for both of them. Let's see, Beck 13 for 19 for he don't even got 100 yards passing, Carson Beck. And Marcel Reed, he barely just got 200 and he threw a pick. But yeah, Mr. Fletcher, though, he's been getting right. He just hasn't been able to get in the end zone. But Fletcher has had him a game. But just not been able to get into the end zone. So we'll see. I mean, it's 2 minutes to go. And you know, the link is at the top of the chat, y'all, for whoever want to come in. Oh, who I got going to the championship game? That's a good question, Miss D. If I had to pick, I like to be the devil's advocate, so I'm gonna go with Texas Tech and Ohio State. That's who I'm gonna go with. I probably wrong, but I'm just go out on a limb. I think Texas Tech is a sleeper team that don't nobody talk about, but they've been good all year. Right, so they still in timeout on the game cast. I don't want to be moving faster than, because I'm watching it too, but I don't want to be moving faster than how that stuff look. I want to play with the. So I can switch it back and forth, huh? But yeah, we got 3-3 left. So Miami, the timeout over. Yeah, I would like to see that too, Miss D. Them handle a SEC defense, but we gonna see now. We definitely gonna see it now. They had it looks like another timeout, A&M timeout after the 2 minute warning. Just trying to save that clock. Clock is your friend with a minute to go. And as for the NFL stuff, because we still got to get into the NFL stuff. We got the Packers and the Bears, the Bills and the Browns, the Chargers and the Cowboys, the Bucks and the Panthers. Let's see, the Bengals and the Dolphins just benched Tua, which I ain't think would happen. The Jaguars and the Broncos. Who would have thought the Jaguars and the Broncos would be 10-4 and 12-2, right? And this is without Travis Hunter, the Jaguars I'm talking about. Got the Lions and the Steelers, the Patriots and the Ravens, the 49ers and the Colts. So you got a decent NFL schedule. When Skywalker decided to come up here, or Ink decided to come up here, we could get our picks in real quick while we do this Miami A&M game. There we go. Yeah, it was a really good game. The Seahawk Ram game. Yeah, they were getting it in there. It's a good playoff preview because I think they're going to meet in the playoffs too. And let's give Sam Darnold a lot of credit. I remember a few years ago when he was on the Jets drafted him, and he looked like a complete and total bust. And the Jets gave up on him and shipped him out. And now look at him. Like Sam Darnold has been an incredible story. Yeah, Sam Darnold, he has been an incredible story. I'm very happy for him because the Hurricanes scored a touchdown. Let's go. Okay. Tony for the touchdown, y'all. It's 10-3. Just like that. So now the ball's in A&M court and they at home. No, I don't think a lot of people pick Miami to win this game on the road. But yeah, that's what's up. The Hurricanes strike from 10. Tony with the touchdown to number 10 for 10 yards. So I guess 10 is the lucky number today. Yeah, that'll do it right there. Now let's see how much character the A&M team got. They essentially got a minute 45 to get down the field and tie the game and send it into college overtime. So let's go. That was clutch. And Beck hasn't been good all day, but that throw was wonderful. I wonder if me playing the sound would can playing the sound of a game ban you or get you struck. Let's see. I'm not gonna play the sound. But I ain't gonna do. I'm gonna do it from another device, so maybe I could get away with it.
All right, setting things up here. 2-minute operation. Know exactly what you need. Need 7. Got to go down. Got no timeouts. Time is not an issue at this moment. You can still run it if you like. It's not the end of the world if you do. The big thing, though, is protection.
Like this is it, y'all.
Miami has 2 of the best closers in the game in Ruben Bain and Akeem Mesidor. Those are the 2 guys you have to be aware of in a moment like this. So the tackles better be at their best because those guys will be hitting their ears back in obvious passing situations.
So A&M got the ball.
Reed running out of time. Dumps it off for E.J. Smith. Chopped down. And they stopped the clock after he made the 30-yard line for a 5-yard gain. Keontae Scott made the tackle. Good job there by Reed, just getting the ball out.
Yeah, that was a good job by him.
Mesidor and Lightfoot off the right-hand side applied some pressure.
Can y'all hear this okay? Let me know if y'all can hear it okay.
On the right, so that means Bain's one-on-one up top. They send the tight end in motion to left. Reed, Guns, Concepcion, out of bounds again. Late flag thrown by the referee, Michael Vandervelde.
We got a flag on the play.
Flag was hitting the ground after Concepcion went out of bounds. Talking with the center judge.
Yeah, we got a flag on the play, y'all.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer, number 18, with helmet contact to the passer. 15 yards will be added to the end of the play. First down.
Yeah, roughing the passer. That's always a bad penalty.
And Mario Cristobal doesn't like it.
But I ain't like it either. That was.
And Reed definitely sold a little bit too. He knew exactly what he was doing, looking straight.
That looked phony, like a flop. I think they need to start checking that on these quarterbacks. Them flopping.
Yeah, the big one moves it to the 48-yard line.
Yeah, quarterbacks flop too, just like in basketball. So that was a flop.
They have to have a touchdown. They have no timeouts. Reed in a pocket, got it through. Some traffic to Nate Borkacher, who flied to the 34-yard line. 14 yards to Borkacher, who had their biggest catch of the year. Touchdown to the 5.
Let's go Miami. Tighten up. Let's go Miami. By the time you came up here, yes, I didn't like the. I watched it. Oh,
nah, I was just trying to pull the volume down while you was on here.
Hey, listen. So the fight was awful last night. Joshua was holding back the whole time.
He was holding back.
He was running the whole time.
He was playing with him for sure.
I'm glad he did start because he did get frustrated and start welling on him. Like when he fell on the ground, he just kept on. Right. That was frustration. Like, come on, dude. I'm trying to get you some money. I'm trying to get you some recognition. I ain't got to do this shit. I can knock your ass out.
Right. He was playing with him.
If you want to run around, throw the tongue out at me and shit, and be all that bullshit. You know what I mean?
Well, you know, Paul's about performing. That's what the Paul brothers are about. Both of them are performers at the end of the day. Like Jake Paul's not a real boxer, just like Logan Paul's not a real wrestler. You know what I'm saying? They're just.
You know what it was, BD? I said this last night when he won. He threw all that shade on Tank and got out the Tank fight because he didn't want to get beat up by and knocked out by a littler fighter. He'd rather have been a big fighter. That way he would have had an excuse.
Oh yeah, I'm saying he could get away with the Joshua stuff because we all know he wasn't supposed to beat Joshua anyway. Now the Tank thing is a whole nother story. Because Tank's smaller than him, and Tank would have probably beat him up. But you know, Tank got all these other issues going on with him too. He got court issues and just all type of other issues that he got going on with him.
Yeah.
So it was easy for Paul to like get out that fight.
Hey, how long you gonna be up here?
Oh, I'm up here for a minute. I'm watching. Oh,
they're at the 5.
Out of bounds.
Yeah, he's at the 5. Let me get you my picks right quick, and I'll come
Yeah,
back
come
up
on.
here. Right, I gotta make a phone call. How long you gonna be up here?
I'm up here for a minute, bro.
All right, I'll
Take your
be up here.
time.
I'll be back in like 10, 15 minutes. I'm gonna make a
All
phone
right, go
call.
do
You
your
can even
thing.
leave me up here if you want to. But
No,
let
you
me
can do
give you
your
my
thing.
picks
Stay
right
on.
quick, and then I'll make a phone call if I can find ESPN bet. Now all of a sudden I can't find it.
Didn't they say me text you?
I found it.
Okay, so A&M, you got the five.
Didn't they say
Oh,
me
did he
text you?
score? No.
Texas A&M just scored.
No, he dropped. He got hit. He got popped at the goal line and dropped the
No, it's
ball, and he
7-3
hurt
still.
too. Oh yeah, number one. Yeah, he got popped. He's still down.
Hey, damn, I gotta take goddamn son of
I'll
a
take my
bitch.
iPad since it's fixed. I'm taking my iPad since
I gotta take Green Bay +1. I think
Green
Green Bay
Bay.
can beat
That's a
them.
good pick. They play the Bears too. Man, he got. Oof.
What else? Green Bay +1.5. It's 1.5. Green Bay +1.5. Um, shit. You know what? I'm gonna take. Damn. I'm gonna take Buff. I'm gonna take the Browns +10.5. You know what?
Right,
Damn it.
man. I was gonna do that too, but okay,
Yeah.
go ahead. So you got the Browns,
Okay, I'm gonna take my Chargers -1.5 because they ain't got nothing to win or lose
Browns, the
anyways.
Packers, the
Yeah,
Chargers.
and then I'm gonna take Broncos 3.5. All right,
All right.
all
Well,
right, and I'll be right back.
all right. I'll give you my picks when you come back. Yeah, we got number one on the Hurricanes. He down. He he left his feet. So now we got third and goal with 28 seconds. Let's listen in.
Touchdown in the scramble situation. E.J. Smith, the running back. Reed gets it to the end zone.
Oh, it's in this.
Picked off again by the freshman, Bryce Fitzgerald.
Oh, it's over. Hurricanes advance. Interception in the end zone. Wow. What do we have here?
His second interception of the game. It's going to seal it. Mike Elko said yesterday, one of the top three factors in the game, which quarterback will make the fewest mistakes, which one will make the most. And this one was a killer as Reed turns it over for the third time. This is killer, but he had to move in the pocket just ever so slightly. There is some green grass here in the back. However, the throw is off target and behind again. That's what leads to the interception. If he throws it earlier and in front, it's a touchdown. Instead, because of the movement and the press.
So now we know that game is over. And the next college game will be Ole Miss and Tulane. And that was a low score, 10-3. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. It was a defensive game. It was all defense pretty much the whole game. But it's over now. It is over. Yeah, it is over. That was crazy work right there. So now we're gonna go get into the next game. Should be Tulane, Ole Miss. So Miami, they done punched their ticket, and they get to go to Ohio State now. Good luck with that. Don't mind me, I'm just trying to set this screen up because you know that game hasn't started yet. But when it starts, I'll be ready for it. Ole Miss and Tulane, not two teams. I've seen a couple of Ole Miss games, but I haven't seen the Tulane game this year. So this will be my first time watching Tulane. No, but I always thought one of these other teams, you know, the non-SEC teams was going to make some noise. There is going to be a non-SEC team to make some noise. So it could be the Hurricanes. We'll see. Because, you know, Oklahoma went down in flames last night. They had Bama 17-0 and pretty much gave that game away in the second half. So we've seen stranger stuff. So that's now two teams now that done both won on the road in the college playoff. Nah, I wish, Yeti. Nah, I ain't been on no Christmas vacation at all. I was just home early yesterday, and I'm always off on Saturday. In fact, you know, it's very busy for me Christmas time. That's why I had to change my show to doing it on Saturdays instead of being on Sundays because of the holidays. But I'm here though. That's the main thing. I'm here. And y'all here too. So y'all know what to do, man. Like, share, subscribe, you know, share the video, hit the notification bell, hit the Cash App at the bottom of the screen if you want to support the channel. You know, we in here, and I got the link is posted at the top of the chat. For anybody who want to come in and talk their stuff, you know, today's the day because I'm on some freestyle shit today. And like I said earlier, you know, it don't even have to be, you know, about sports per se. Today we just chilling. The Tulane game will be on shortly. And when it come on, well, there it is right there, but it didn't start yet. Let's say 3:30. Well, the game cash should be popping up. Excuse me. Yeah, the game cash should be popping up soon because should be kickoff. You go check the game out for y'all. Yeah, see, there it go. Game cash.
Say you get a surf shack on Airbnb. Now you can also get a surf lesson with the proceeds.
Halo guys, Denner di sini dan kali ini saya akan merekomendasikan 5 produk elektronik
right, so the ball is off.
And they elect to receive.
So this game's just starting.
Amazing atmosphere here in Oxford.
Yeah, I was just adding it to them.
So we here in Oxford.
Success. The 3 straight double-digit win seasons. They are a college football playoff team in one of the great history-rich, tradition-rich, filled with pageantry venues in the sport. Isaiah Hartrip back to return. The Patrick Durkin kick, 73 of his 80.
Ole Miss in a blowout.
For touchbacks.
We gonna see. I don't know much about Tulane, so we gonna see.
300-yard passing game.
Well, Joe, he's an ultimate dual threat quarterback. No question, can hurt you with the arm. He's a very accurate.
Yeah, I'm gonna put the game cast on for y'all. I don't think there's a rule against playing audio, so we can listen to the game together, y'all.
Boy, does he have a good one in the backfield with him, with Kewan Lacey, the excellent starting running back for Ole Miss. They're going to get it out quickly into space to Stribling, who is so dangerous. Remember, he had a similar play like that.
He done broke the play for.
All the way that you were just
Hold on, y'all.
It was shy, not able to get a tackle on Stribling.
30-yard reception to open up the game. Play action. Chambliss will get it to right, the dangerous tight end. And the Ole Miss offense is making this look too easy. 2 plays in, they're already knocking on the door to score.
Well, a little play action just freezes a couple of linebackers right here, and that allows Daquan Wright to clear over top on the drag route. They go fast. They only average 23.8 seconds between plays, and already here, Ole Miss knocking on the door in the red zone.
Yeah, they done win 60 yards in 2 plays. And now they in the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss. That was real quick. That took no time. 59 seconds. And it's 7-0 already. Yeah, now this might not be as competitive as we thought. Yeah, they on the board already. It took them a minute.
That's now his 100th forced missed tackle. 3 plays. That all it took. No Lane Kiffin, no problem.
Yeah, that's right. They lost their coach too. I forgot. Lane Kiffin went to LSU and ditched them in the middle of their playoff, which is crazy work.
Won the toss. They said, we're going to take the ball and we're going to do this. Of course, these 2 programs go all the way back.
Let me turn it down real quick just so I could put that in context. You have a team going to the playoffs, and then LSU offer you a job and you leave that team while they're in the playoffs to go to LSU. That tells you how prestigious LSU is, that man left Ole Miss, left them while they were in the playoffs. Like, that's crazy work. Who does that? That means he ain't really care about them players at all. That's what that tell me. Lane Kiffin is about his money. He ain't thinking about players and all that stuff. Why would you leave a team in the midst of a playoff run? It's crazy work. But back to the game.
We talked about it. We were down on the field pre-game. When Bolden stepped out onto this field just for warm-ups, this place roared. Jake Retzlaff is a very talented dual threat quarterback. 16 rushing touchdowns on the season. That is tied for first in major college football.
And Joe, he's a very natural passer, can throw it from a lot of different slots. He's really good at anticipating throws, plays on time. But he's also, I think, an undervalued runner. Leads the team in rushing. It's deceptive with his speed.
We're going to see how good Jake is playing the SEC defense.
In the last game against Ole Miss, he this game, he's able to find the rhythm early.
Especially considering what Ole Miss just did on offense. McClure's going to take the ball, and it's a good run by Jamari McClure to open up the game for the Green Wave. Look at the impact players late just this season.
Well, Jamari McClure is really
Yeah, that was a decent little run. But it's hard, to come back after the team just went 80 yards in 3 plays. But we're going to see if the number 11th ranked Tulane have an answer. Okay. Quarterback got some wheels on him. He ain't super fast, but he agile enough. He just broke a nice little run for 12 yards up the middle.
That's a good, timely decision. We talked about his legs and how big of a factor that is for Tulane's offense. It's going to be in designed runs, but it's got to come up in scrambles as well, just like that.
16-yard run by Retzlaff.
I don't know. This looked like it might be a shootout. I don't see the defenses flying around just yet.
You want to possess it. You want to stay on the field, eat up as much clock as you can. Keep Trinidad Chambliss and that explosive offense on the sidelines. You do that 2 ways. By running the football.
And if y'all enjoying the audio of the game and my little sidebars and all that stuff, like, share, subscribe. I'm at 180 right now in terms of subscribers. I'm trying to get to 200. Help your boy out.
That was Eccles with the tackle. Of course, Jesse, with all the coaching change comes how do you handle the coordinators, some of the position coaches. Well, Pete Golden, one of the best defensive coordinators in recent years, he's still calling the defense.
He is, and he's got his pulse on this, scheming, building up to this game. He's a guy that used to call this thing up in the box. He's down on the field now, eye level. As a head coach, we can look his players in the eye. Certainly a big third down moment here for Ole Miss's defense.
He was calling the defense against Tulane back in
And
September.
Wolfpack, I appreciate you, Wolfpack. I see you.
Here's a 3rd down and 6.
So it's 3rd and 6, y'all.
Retzlaff against a 4-man rush. Sidearm into
Okay,
Hayes,
first
and
down.
Hayes will dive ahead for a Green Wave first down.
Well, it's a really
Let's
good
go
job
Tulane.
by Amari Hayes that time, catching the ball
I'm
and
starting to
getting
like
the
this
right
little
away. He
college
just settles
playoff
down in a
system.
soft spot in the zone, and as soon as that ball's on,
Because the road teams are
doesn't
making it
hesitate.
interesting.
Able to split the tackle by Antonio Kite and the linebacker Andrew Jones and pick up a big first down to keep this drive going again. They want tick, tick, tick. Seconds coming off the clock.
As they shuffle it ahead, Brendan Sullivan came in the game and got it to Hayes. So you had both quarterbacks in the game.
Well, and that time, Hayes dropped the ball. That should be an incomplete pass for Tulane. But anytime you have the backup quarterback in, you got Retzlaff coming this way, and the shovel's coming from that side. It's normally a trick play if Tulane has both quarterbacks in the game. And head coach John Summerall told us we've got more trick plays dialed up in this
So
game
it's
than we've
2nd
had
down.
this season, and we are not afraid to use them.
And with good reason.
2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 after the incompletion. Gordon is probing for anything, but he is driven back after making it back to the line of scrimmage.
Okay, looks like Ole Miss defense trying to make a stand right here.
And we talked about his big game the first time around. Only a true sophomore, 8 tackles.
So it looked like
He
it's
also
going to be
batted the ball
3rd and
down.
10,
He goes
3rd and
out of the
9.
game. So if you're Tulane here on 3rd and long, receivers have got to win. And in the first meeting back in September, their receivers could not separate.
And if y'all want, the link is pinned to the top of the chat for anybody who want to come on the panel.
This is a big moment for them. See if they can find a window for Retzlaff.
And he had 282 total yards in that first meeting. 3rd down and 10. Retzlaff gets it complete, and it's Brown-Stevens with the reception right at that line to gain. Anthony Brown-Stevens, the nephew.
Looks like they got another first down.
That's
first down, Tulane.
Sorry, Joe. That's an outstanding route that time against Wydett Williams. He's over here. He's going to stem inside and then break out one-on-one against the safety. We talked about receivers having to win. He's able to keep that separation. It's a good throw on time by Retzloff. And another big conversion.
Okay, so Tulane is moving the ball against the SEC defense. Right, that was a good first down run, like 7 yards.
For this Tulane offense, that's something they were able to do in the last game. They averaged 4.6 yards a carry, but what they didn't have was their starting left tackle, Derek Graham, in that game. Pick number 76, the transfer from Texas A&M. It was Shadre Hurst instead starting at left tackle.
Right, looks like we're going to have a shootout on our hands because the defenses aren't flying around like that. I'm surprised Tulane has been able to move the ball this easily. Oh, he threw a pick. See, I spoke too soon. I was just in the middle of giving them their props about how they was moving the ball. And he goes and throw a pick. But it's a flag on the play, y'all. Hold on.
Is a huge play for the Ole Miss defense. They were blitzing that time. Jake Retzloff had to get rid of this thing quick. And on the back end, Jalen Braxton, the Arkansas transfer cornerback, was sitting on that route and waiting. Trey Shackelford ran the slant route. He was able to jump it, make the interception, and get upfield. It's right over here. He was squatting on it. Shackelford never turned his head to find that. After the interception and during the return, personal foul, horse collar tackle, passing team number 15.
Okay, so the flag is a horse collar. That's never good, you know.
Now, Retzloff coming into this
They've been banned that. Y'all remember the Dallas Cowboys dude, Roy Williams. He was famous for that, dragging people by their horse, the horse collar tackle.
Coca-Cola is perfect, but only at Sonic.
We going to the championship, boy. We going to the championship, boy. We going to the championship.
It was a good game, Skywalker.
We going to the chip. You hear me? If our defense is playing like that, we going to the chip.
Oh, if they defense play like that, yeah.
If our defense, if Ruben Bain steps up like this and all that, they did play. Oh my goodness, we going to the chip, man.
Yeah, because you know the dude Fletcher, he went crazy. They running back.
Ole Miss about to Ole Miss about to number 10 Fletcher,
Fletcher
18-year-old young.
Yeah, he went nuts. He just couldn't get in the end zone, but he was running all over them.
Oh man, that you could basically say that was a shoelace tackle. The punt return. I was like, oh man, he tripped over himself. Then when you looked at it from the front, he did catch his leg. He did catch his foot. You know what I mean? His arm, when he went like that, his arm caught his foot. But yeah.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
What time is the games tonight?
I know one of them is 8 o'clock.
You gonna be live still?
No. I'll probably stay live for like the rest of this game, and then that'd be it for me.
Oh, okay.
You know, but like I said, you know, we talk about anything. It don't got to be, you know, just this game. I'm just playing.
No, man, we can talk about anything too. But I want to talk about finally, Jake Paul is putting him down. He said, "I'm done." He said, "I don't want no more."
You talking about the fighting?
Yeah,
he don't want to fight no more.
Yeah, he said you didn't hear him afterwards. And you heard what's his name? Damn, I just had it. I know his name. Damn, the other guy. What's his name? Shit. Anthony Joshua. God damn, I don't know why I couldn't find that name. When he sat there and was talking to, who was that? Ariel Hawani?
Yes.
He was like, I beat him to the bloody pulp because that's what the boxing wanted.
Yeah, that is what boxing. Yeah, listen, there was no way Jake Paul was supposed to win that fight. No way.
But he still took it light on him. Still.
Yeah, he did. He played with him. He played
Yeah.
with them, especially the first 3 rounds.
Yep.
Oh man, Ole Miss done scored again.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. It's not looking good. It's not looking
Oh
good.
yeah, Ole
for
Miss about to
Tulane.
beat. Ole Miss about to beat their ass.
Yeah, this is looking
So who
bad.
you like out of Ohio? Who you like out of Ohio?
Ohio
Miami.
State.
In Miami.
Man,
Boy,
I
if we
like
get past,
Ohio State only because they defense is real crazy. Like Ohio State got an
we got the
NFL
number 5
defense.
defense in the nation.
Yeah, they got an NFL defense.
We got the number 5 defense in the nation, man.
Yeah,
In
I
the
mean,
nation.
but Ohio State defense is better.
Man,
They just
don't
are.
run all over that
I'm
shit.
not saying the Hurricane defense ain't. Listen, the Hurricanes defense played wonderful today. They forced 3 turnovers, 2 picks. Like they were great. I'm not taking nothing away from them, nothing at all.
Yeah.
They were fantastic this afternoon. Hurricane defense.
No, that's right.
Now, what they're gonna have to work on is throwing that ball downfield because they didn't get the ball downfield today, not a single time today. Everything was 3 yards, 5 yards, dink and dunk passes. He never got the ball downfield.
Yeah.
You don't have that guarantee on Ohio State that he gonna run for 150 something yards like he did today. Know what I'm saying?
Well, we'll see.
We gonna see though, yeah. But I doubt.
And it was windy today, so that was another thing. It was windy, so I'm not gonna say they'll be able to do better than they did today, on both sides.
She doing she and RLM. That's every Saturday.
As far as I know,
thing
they still doing it. You know what I'm saying? As far as I know.
Okay.
It's gonna be set up tonight. You know what I mean? And I'm probably gonna go live about 6:30, something like that, regular time.
Right.
And then you know what I mean?
Yeah,
I don't know. I might not
probably
switch
at
over.
work.
Like, I don't know. Last time I switched over, this time I don't know. I just might, you know what I'm saying, change the thumbnails and play the music, and then I did it for them so they could have clipped it easier. But
Right.
this week they're just gonna have to keep going. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they're always fun. They're interesting duo.
Yeah, man. You come on back. Come on over there tonight. No, they like you coming over here. They like you come over there because you give a good conversation. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they're interesting duo. Those two over there. Yeah, I mean, because yesterday, I actually got to come home early, so I was on CT panel for like 2 hours.
Yeah, I seen that. CT had a good show too.
Yeah, I was on his panel for like a good 2 hours. Cross-referencing Republican room. She's a good sport though.
Yeah, man. She we talked about stuff like that. She'll be over there doing the same thing.
Yeah.
She is.
Well, some people just have a visceral hate for other people. You understand what I'm saying? And
some people have the lane.
Her hate hate for black men kind of reminds me of my hate for Trump.
Damn. You said y'all see the new pictures of Bill in the jacuzzi with the youngin?
Yeah, the whole Epstein. A lot of people gonna go down with that Epstein stuff, man. Because
they released the files, right?
Yeah, they released it all. Department of Justice, yeah, they released it all. The picture, the file, all that shit.
So if I were in something, would you think I would want to release it?
No.
Okay. All right. That's all I want to know. You know what I mean?
No.
I just look at it like that.
I never say out my mouth that Trump had anything to do with any of that Epstein stuff.
Now, can I ask you something?
He knew Epstein, yeah. We all know that.
Can I ask you this? Just say if you were back in the days, right? You know what I'm saying? You with your homies or whatever, and y'all know the richest man on the block invited y'all to his house and y'all went there to hang out. But you're rich too, you know what I mean? But you know what I'm saying? you didn't know the dude. You probably greeted the man, said da da da. He walked past you. You know what I'm saying? You probably said some things to him when someone told you who he was. But the pictures that they show of Trump, they try to blur the video, the pictures out, right? And they're doing that on purpose. You know why? Because they don't want you to show them that they're grown ass women that Trump is around. Now, vice versa, you know what I mean? In the other pictures, if you don't blur them out, you're gonna show with all these the Virginia Dufresne and all them that came out and said Trump had nothing to do with it.
Right.
4 years. 4 years they had the files. And they didn't release them.
No, they could have they could have been released them files if they wanted to release them files. I mean, my thing is, why are we playing political football with a sex offender? You understand what I'm saying? Like, what Epstein did was disgusting and gross. And why we playing political football with it is my thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, whoever was doing whatever he was doing, they need to go down. I don't care who it is.
Yeah.
You messing with underage kids, you need to go down. I don't care who you are, how much money you got, none of that. You understand what I'm saying? Now, it's not a crime to know that somebody else is doing some dirt. You understand what I'm saying? That's not a crime.
Yeah.
That's just you minding your business.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying? It's not your business to tell another person's business. Even if they doing wrong, that's not your business to say that. People find, everything that's in the darkness comes to the light eventually. So
yep.
That's my whole view on the whole Epstein thing. They make it bigger than what I mean. I'm not saying don't make it big.
Well, is it a dub? Is it a W for Trump putting out the files?
I don't think it was. I think it was more the Congress that wanted the files out than Trump himself. I don't think Trump cared either way. I don't think Trump cared about the files either way, because
I know that he wanted. He didn't care.
He don't feel like he did anything wrong. It's not a crime to know somebody who did a crime. That's
what I've been trying to explain. Maybe he's been in pictures with the man, but what are they doing? What are they doing in the videos? There's one video of Trump, you know what I'm saying, and greeting him, and then him walking by, and that's it. No talking, no nothing. Then he see him with talking at a party. It's at a party. Then they try to show Trump at like the modeling contest that he used to run.
Right, the Miss America, Miss Universe,
of course, the Miss USA's. Of course, he's going to be there, but they're all grown. You know what I mean? Like, come on, man. They trying this shit, but
Well, you could say the same thing about Clinton. He's in some of those pictures too. There's a lot of rich white people that Epstein rubbed elbows with, that I'm pretty sure took pictures with, and they partied with, and all that other stuff. But that don't mean that they were doing the same things.
Yes, but see, what I'm saying is, if we can, you know what I'm saying, the files have been there. All they had to do is release them. They said the ones that are covered up in blackface are underage, right? In the files, right? But they got these photos of Trump with like 7 or 8 women, you know what I mean? And they got black things over them, but that's made up from people that found shit on the internet. Because when you take the black things away, you know what I mean, it's grown women. And Trump was young at the time. Trump was looked like he was probably 30s, early 30s or something like that at the time.
Right. I mean, we talking about stuff that happened almost 30 years ago, 25, 30 years ago, long before people had. Now, in the case of Bill Clinton, if he was with Epstein while he was the president, you understand what I'm saying? Now, that's a whole nother thing. You understand what I'm saying?
If Trump was caught with Epstein after he kicked him out of Mar-a-Lago and turned him in, I would be saying something. I'd be saying something. Yeah, he just did that for face value. He trying to get, you know what I'm saying? You feel me? I would have been saying stuff like that. But the man kicked him out and haven't, you know what I'm saying, been on his hat ever since. Even when he first ran, oh man, I think Bill Clinton, I think they have a problem with the island that's coming out. He's the one that like really put it out there all the time. if you really go back and look at all the presidential nominees back in the days, he's the one that really said, yeah, you know what I'm saying, said something about it, even before he became president. You know what I mean? In Mar-a-Lago, when he kicked him out of Mar-a-Lago, when the subpoenas went out, he's the only one that went and told him that, man, I'll come and cooperate, anything you need to know, anything. Da-da. All the victims that came out so far have said Trump wasn't involved.
Right. Well, a lot of them have said Clinton wasn't involved either, but sometimes you just guilty by association.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just too close to a motherfucker who's doing too much. Yeah. And I think that's the issue that they're having, that they were too close to somebody who was doing way too much. Nobody wants to be associated with a pedophile, bro. I don't care who they are.
Yeah, my only thing is that they say who's protecting the pedophiles, but who protected them for 4 years? Who didn't put the files out? Within a
Biden
year,
could have put the files out if he wanted to.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So who is protecting them for 4 years? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Biden ever since everybody been talking about the files have been since 2021. So since 3 years, you know what I'm saying?
It's been longer than that. It probably been remember Epstein went down when he first got charged. It was 2012 or something like that.
Yes, but when they started hollering about the files, when was it? That
ain't till recent.
Oh shit! I just know I just know this. If I'm just looking at it from outside looking in, if they had something on the man, why ain't they put it in his first term? You know what I mean? The second term, he had no cooperation with the cabinet. And then in 2020, when he lost, you know what I mean? Biden was in for 4 years and didn't put it out. So all in all, they've had what? 2012 to 2004, that's 4. Then 2020, 2025,
in essence, they've had plenty of time to, do whatever they wanted to do with that. They just chose to use it, like I said previously, as a political football. When it shouldn't have been used as a political football. We dealing with a whole, pedophile. So that's my thing. It should have never been used as a political football. And the fact that they used it as a political football is disgusting. And it's not fair to the victims, the people who actually went through some stuff. You making them, relive their trauma again and again and again. All, you know what I'm saying? It's not very fair to them. People want closure when they've been through traumatic events. Yeah. And you don't allow these people no closure by, keep having it resurface here and resurface there. You know what I mean? You don't give folks a break.
Yeah. Man, you know what? We talk about that later, man. What's up with the football, man? What's up with football tomorrow? What you think, man? What you think is going to go on? What you think is going to go on with the playoffs, man? Who you think is going to what you think? Because I got someone who bet me Chicago's going to make it. You think Chicago's going to make it? I don't think so.
I think Chicago's going to make the playoffs, but they're not going to get out the first round.
You know who I think is going to make it in the NFC? Denver Broncos.
That's the AFC.
Oh yeah, Denver Broncos in the AFC. Denver Broncos in the AFC. My bad.
I think in the NFC, I think it's going to be the Lions who get out.
I said that from the beginning, but I think it might be
they're actually healthy.
That's why, man, it might be the Rams.
It could be the Rams and it could be the Lions, but I'm going with the Lions. Even though the Rams have looked good all year, Matthew Stafford should probably win MVP.
At the beginning of the year, I said it was going to be Detroit and Baltimore.
Yeah, Matthew Stafford has looked great.
Yeah,
I think he's had an MVP year, but I think the Lions, if this the year to do it, is this year when they're healthy, when their defense is finally healthy. Yeah. I think they the ones who could probably get out the NFC. But I'm not going to sleep on the Rams. The Rams have been great all year. Their offense is really good. They're and this is without Cooper Kupp.
Yeah, they got Cooper Kupp back. He played last.
Oh, he played.
Didn't they play Thursday? He played Thursday.
They did play Thursday. I only seen the beginning of it. I be looking for Nakua now.
Yeah, Puka Nakua is that dude too. But
Nakua, he get right.
Cooper Cup played, but I don't know. He had like 15, 20 yards. But Puka, and he talks shit. And
Yeah.
he'll talk shit to you. Puka don't even play. Yeah, Puka Nakua
Yeah,
don't even play.
I ain't see Cup.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Cooper
Cup
Cup
ain't
played.
play.
I took him over 30 yards. And he didn't hit. Go back and look at ESPN stats. He had
Yeah, I
like
just did.
14.
He ain't play that game.
Last week, that Thursday he did.
Nah, he not in the stat.
Let me see this. I swear he did because I took him over 30. Over 30
Yeah, he
points.
not in the stat.
That's one of the things I lost with. Let me see. Who he plays for Seattle, right? Or
He played for
Seattle?
Seattle. Yeah, hold up.
Yeah, he played for Seattle.
Okay, that's why I see. I'm looking
Yeah,
at the
he plays
Rams
for
shit.
Seattle now.
Yeah, he had 3 and 39.
Yeah, that's
3
what I was
receptions
about
for
to say. I knew he
39
played.
yards. Okay.
He don't play for Rams no more. He played for Seattle. But yeah, they let him go for Puka because Puka came out and showed out. But JSN, oh man, he snapped. He didn't play
Oh
good
yeah,
that
Smith
game.
Nigba,
But actually he did. He got what 80 something yards, 100, damn near 100 yards that game too.
96.
Huh?
He had 96 yards.
Yeah. So shit. How much
Smith
yards he got on the
Jigma.
season? Yeah,
On
Jackson
the
Smith,
season?
JSN. Jackson
Shit.
Smith and Jigma.
Yeah, he got 1,637. He leads the league in yards.
With three
10
with 3 games
touchdowns,
left.
104 catches. He's having a hell of a year. Yeah, Smith Nigma. Yeah, he's having a great year.
He needs to make at least 130, 135 a game to break 2,000.
Right. I mean, it's possible. I don't see him doing it, but the math is there. The math is definitely there. How many more games they got? Let me see. What? 17. Let me see what the Seahawks got next week. They got the Panthers next week. And they got the 49ers the last week. So he got 2 games. So yeah, he need about 1637.
He needs three. There's 3 games, right?
It's 2 games. He already played.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So he got
needs
2
200
games left.
He needs like 185 a game. You got to get like that for the last 2 games.
So he need 363 yards to get 2,000.
Yeah. So like 180 something yards, 180 yards a game. 184, something like that, 85.
Yeah, I'm about to tell you right now. He need 363 yards divided by 2. So he need to average 181 and a half yards a game. Basically, to get to the 2,000. He got to have one of those games he need 200 yards catching to get it. To sniff it, he got to have a 200-yard game. And the Lions, they're not the greatest on defense, Miss D, but at least their defense is healthy this year. So they might be able to get a stop or 2. They're not going to get a whole bunch of stops, but who stops the Lions pretty much? You know what I mean? The Lions pretty much score 30 points a game. So
yeah, because they can't stop. But shit, they run across some defense though.
Right.
They talking about Jacksonville might have a chance to make it too. Jacksonville been playing good.
They have. Yeah, they have. Trevor Lawrence has been good the past couple of games.
Yeah.
Even though I ain't never been big on Trevor Lawrence like that. Even though I watched him all 4 years of Clemson and all, I just was never a big Trevor Lawrence fan. He didn't really do nothing for me like that. But We're gonna see. We're gonna definitely see.
My bad.
I
I'm
think it's
rolling.
gonna be a really good playoff. That's for sure. Especially with no Chiefs in the playoffs. It's wide open now.
No Chiefs. Damn.
Yeah, no
That's-
Chiefs in the playoffs. That's the first, right?
Yeah,
So
but
that tells
they'll
me
revamp.
next year Kansas City gonna win the Super Bowl.
They'll
Because-
revamp. Yep. They'll
Because
revamp.
ain't no way Mahomes is gonna take that sitting down. Even though I think did he tear his ACL? Mahomes?
Yeah.
So he would be out all of next year, wouldn't he?
No. He'll be back before the start of the season.
You think so?
Yes. Especially with this nowadays, the technology.
Right.
If I'm not mistaken, isn't that what our cornerback had? Diggs, Trayvon Diggs.
Yeah, the ACL.
He came back at the end of the season that year. You remember?
Right.
If I'm not mistaken, the same thing happened to Aaron Rodgers, right? When he was at the Jets.
No. No. Aaron Rodgers was his Achilles.
Oh.
You know, the ACL, that's in your knee.
Oh.
The Achilles is your heel. Like
Yeah.
bottom of your foot.
I thought it was the same. I thought it was the ACL.
Yeah, for Mahomes, it's the ACL.
Who else had an ACL that they came back? I know Trayvon Diggs had the ACL, if I'm not mistaken. He came back.
There's a couple of dudes who tried to come back, but you know, some dudes don't fare well. I mean,
but you gotta look at it. He
came back from
he got
ACL.
these last couple of days. Then he got all the way up until next August. He can, if he's ready for the playoffs, know what I mean? And then September he'll be ready for the, know what I mean? So he still got 9 months.
Yeah, he got 9 months to get right. But yeah, I think the Chiefs are gonna come out with, you know, froth at the mouth, not getting to the playoffs for the first time ever in Mahomes' career.
Oh no, do you know who's really probably gonna be livid and mad about that shit, right? Because if you look at after that game and you look at the press conference, know what I mean? And you see Chris Jones going up there. When he found out about it, he looked like he was about to cry.
Right.
Because he's never missed the playoffs.
He never missed the playoffs,
in his career. He might
well,
come out and break the goddamn sack record next year. You hear me? He might be so goddamn mad. Him and Mahomes might be, you know what I'm saying, talking all night long. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Talking all week. Shit.
Yeah, it's gonna be crazy.
Travis Kelce about to go. They got to find a new tight end.
Mm-hmm. Well, they got Noah Gray.
No, they
Miss D. Carson Wentz is Kansas City backup.
If they're gonna do like they've been doing, they're gonna have to get someone like Brock Bowers. You know what I mean? Or something like that. Or the one that not Aiden Hutchinson. What's his name? Damn, what's his name?
Yeah, you don't got a whole bunch of
Oakland, the Raiders. That's Brock Bowers, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
Bowers
that's
on the Raiders.
Yeah, they need to get someone like him.
They could get Waller from Miami. That would be a good fit.
That'd be a good fit. If they can manage to get Kittle, that'd be a good.
George Kittle would be good fit too. The only thing about Kittle is that he don't stay healthy ever. And you don't think Carson could win anything? I mean, Carson, he's had his moments. The year the Eagles went to the Super Bowl, people forget that was Carson Wentz's team. He just happened to get hurt before the playoffs, but they were like 12-1, 12-2 before he went down. He would have been MVP that year. Injury, excuse me, robbed him of that. Okay, so like Ole Miss, they done settled down. They not just moving the ball all crazy like they were the first two drives. It's like Tulane is actually in the game now, at least on the defensive side. But now it's 4th and 6. probably gonna have to kick a field goal.
What time does the games come on tonight?
5 and 8.
5 and 8.
Yeah.
Well, Wolfpack, you know I rock with you, Wolfpack. But bang bang 49ers game, that shit's up out of there. Who's in the playoffs so far? You got.
You mean for the NFL?
Yeah. Shit. You got Detroit, Bears, Green Bay. Most likely, both of them gonna get in it.
Oh, for the NFC, it's Philly,
just all together.
Chicago, Green Bay, Detroit, probably Tampa.
Detroit. Damn, hold up. If Chicago, Green Bay, and Detroit, they're gonna have all the wild cards.
Yeah, and then it's gonna be Tampa. Well, the teams that are already in right now is Seattle.
Damn, that's gonna be an easy
and the
win
Rams.
right
They're the only two teams in the NFC that clinch playoff spots. Is Seattle and the Rams.
Look, Tampa's gonna be an easy win.
Yeah, Tampa. If they win the division, then they end.
Who else?
Right?
Who else?
The Chicago Green Bay game. That's a really big game. That's pretty much
you got
for
them
the division.
3. You got Tampa. Then you got what's the other 2?
And Philly.
Philly, and then who else? There's one more.
I mean, because Dallas.
No, Dallas. They got the Chicago. All of them got the wild card spots. What's the other division? That one.
Yes, Philly, Chicago, Tampa, and Seattle. They're the division leads right now. That's why the Green Bay Chicago game is so big.
Listen, we only got 4 divisions. We got the NFC, the AFC, and the South. What is it? The South, North, West, East.
Yes, the East, the North, the South, and the West.
Okay, so who is in it right now? We got Tampa winning their division.
Right.
Who's we don't know who's winning Detroit and Chicago in the division. I guess tonight will determine that.
Yeah, and then you got Philly in the East.
What's the other divisions?
The other divisions are AFC.
No, there's 4 in it.
I just told you, Scott. The NFC East is Philly. They're the division leader. They 9-5. The NFC North is Chicago at 10-4. The NFC South is Tampa at 7-7. And the NFC West is Seattle at 12.
That's what I'm trying to figure out right there, though. Seattle, because we know Green Bay, Chicago, and Detroit all going in. That whole division got guaranteed and the 2 wild spots. That's what I'm saying. So that's what I'm looking for. The
table says that Seattle and the Rams have already clinched playoff spots.
Okay, Seattle Rams.
And they're both in the same division.
Yeah. Oh, so God damn, this is gonna be crazy. So Tampa's gonna get in with a horrible
with an 8-7, 9-7 record.
So they done clinched the wild card and the guaranteed spot.
Good afternoon, Miss B.
Saying that I wish they were not in the wild card. They're not even close. If they lose one more game, they be out. It's Chicago and the Packers. The Lions not in the wild card. They're not close. They have to win out. And if they lose one more game, they're gonna be out of it.
Oh, they gotta win out. I mean, they 8-6, but they need San Francisco to lose. They need Green Bay to lose.
Yeah, they up out of there. So that's why you got Seattle.
They need to keep winning. Hold on.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
And they're not. So they lose one more game, but they're gonna be out.
Yeah,
they cannot lose. Detroit,
if they would have lost to us last week, they
Chicago,
would have been out, but we couldn't do it.
Yeah. Detroit, no, they got to keep winning, and they got to hope somebody else to lose.
Yeah. Okay, so right now,
up here.
Seattle.
Y'all.
Yeah,
I'm reading.
Go ahead.
I ain't gonna lie. I've been really paying attention to the but unless it's Cowboys or I put money on it, I ain't gonna lie.
I've been reading.
Yeah, Detroit is nowhere near.
Yeah. Last time I thought, I just went off that. Last time I thought Detroit was gonna win. I thought Detroit was gonna go to the Super Bowl in the beginning of the season, which I was.
Well,
I was wrong about that.
Our injuries. We got injuries on the Pro Bowl. We got like 3 Pro Bowl players on the defense is gone. So
That's what I thought. I'm saying, and then y'all got some
yeah.
a wide receiver or something that was hurt. He just came back. Or
I ain't
something.
worried. Look, offense. Listen, offense. I ain't worried about that. We could score, but we just can't stop nobody.
Yeah, they
That's what happened with the
definitely
Rams
can
game.
score.
Oh, you a Detroit
Right,
fan?
but
Okay.
they can't stop nobody because they lost to the Rams on defense, not offense.
Mm-hmm. Well,
They do got Hutchinson back though, right? Hutchinson been playing, hasn't he?
Yeah, but
Aiden
he by
Hutchinson.
himself. They don't have nobody else. I mean, you know what I'm saying? They lost a lot. They still lost a lot of people.
Oh,
They got
okay.
bums around them.
Aiden Hutchinson is a beast. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely.
When
He
he
that
broke
guy.
his leg, I think it was last year. He broke his leg or whatever happened to the leg. That shit was like, oh man. Mm-mm-mm.
Well, the Lions' window is short. They got this year,
They
maybe
kind of,
next year.
you know what? I don't know.
Y'all just need to
Because
stop
you
getting
still
hurt
got
every year.
you still got a very young quarterback in Jared
Yeah,
Goff.
but every year they get hurt. Every year they get hurt. I see what she's talking about. Every year they get hurt.
Yeah, they window is short.
Yeah, I know. See,
Come
she's
back,
right.
Miss
I
B,
know
if you
about
can.
Dallas. Dallas is out of there. You know what I mean? Dallas is out. Ain't no, know what I'm saying? Shit. Ain't no.
Oh
ain't
yeah,
no
Dallas stay out. But the Lions could sneak in if San Francisco lose next couple of games. The Lions went out. The Lions could sneak in.
Who does
But
San Francisco?
they need the 49ers to lose out. That's how the Lions get in. They need 49ers to lose out. Like the 49ers have to lose the remaining of their games. And the Lions have to win the remaining of their games. And I think they need Green Bay to lose a couple of games too. Yeah, they need a lot of things to like go in their direction.
Yeah.
Nah, you fine, Miss D. Come back when you can.
But how long you gonna be up for a minute? I'm gonna get up out of here and go handle some shit, and I'll be.
Oh yeah, I'm here for a minute.
All right.
I'm
go ahead.
doing the game.
It's good because it look like it's gonna be an ass whooping.
Yeah, we're gonna look. Actually, Tulane is slow Ole Miss down. They came out hot, but they're not hot anymore.
Well, we'll see what's up, man. But I'll try to be back up. You know what I'm saying? If not, I'll see you later on tonight.
Yes, sir.
Man,
Thank
appreciate you for having me up,
Skywalker.
man. Yes, sir.
But yeah, we could get back to the game. I was playing it, but you know, I'm Skywalker. That's my guy. But yeah, the game 14-3.
Right, you got any more paper?
Yeah. Yeah, so it's 14-3. Game about to come back on. Give me 1 second, guys. 1 second.
Their leading rusher each of the last 2 seasons. And in comes Lacey, a guy no one really knew about. He only had 23 carries a year
So,
ago as a true freshman.
Ole Miss got the ball.
He has run with a purpose. He's been an absolute workhorse. He's been the feature back, and here he is. His first year as a starter, the school's first ever Doak Walker Award finalist as the nation's outstanding running back.
Yeah, he's also top 25 in the country in yards after the catch per reception, 10.2. So he's dangerous in the passing game. Canvas, that is incomplete on 3rd and 7. Alexander couldn't haul it in.
So it looked like Ole Miss going to be punting.
Running and catching the ball. He's also an outstanding pass protector. And that time, he's got to deal with a defensive end coming
So
on
yeah,
the
we
edge.
in here,
That should
man.
be
Like,
a
share,
huge
subscribe.
win for Tulane, but look how
You know,
lazy
all the
he is.
YouTube
Just able to
stuff.
stone him and slow him
Cash app
down.
at the bottom of the
That's all the
screen.
time
You want to
Chambliss needed.
donate? We
That's a
sitting
catch.
here, we watching the
Alexander
game.
needs to make
College
was
football
coming in fast,
playoff.
a little bit behind him. But a big missed opportunity. This running back here, man, he is versatile.
Oscar Bird punts it away. Fielded by Hayes, who retreats inside the 15. And then is brought
So
in.
Tulane gets the stop. Now they have the ball back.
Well, they said and 2.
So it's commercial right now, y'all. Yeah, just waiting for the commercials then. But when we come back, Tulane will have the ball. And yeah, this is Big Dog Sports, man, where sports and politics collide. The link is at the top of the chat. For anybody who want to come join the conversation.
Hey, I'm
Miss
sorry. You know
D.
what it was? I didn't have my Wi-Fi. I had to,
Nah,
I was
you
coming from
good.
work.
It be like that sometimes. Hold on, let me turn this down. I was just trying to play the game, a little bit of the audio. I know I can't get in trouble for audio. But who you got for the rest of the playoffs, Miss D? The college football playoffs, I mean.
Well, I'm still going with Georgia. I don't know about Ohio State, so I got to find out who else playing. I forget.
Well, they're
I
going to be
definitely
playing the Hurricanes now.
Georgia.
No, the Ohio State.
Oh, okay. Well, you know what? I forget. No. It could be Georgia versus Indiana.
You know
Who's
what?
just got good defense?
That would be a really good final. Georgia and Indiana, because I don't think
Indiana
they've ever
already beat
played before.
Ohio State.
Yeah, I don't think Georgia and Indiana has ever played before. So I think that would be a really good final.
Yep. And to me, Georgia, out of all those teams, probably a little stronger. You know, the SEC teams seem like they're just stronger when they get to the championship. Unless you got a dynamic defense, I'm not so worried about the team scoring. They got to match their defense, though. You know what I mean?
Right. So Georgia played the winner of this game, of this Tulane Ole Miss game. So we're going to see. So it's going to be Alabama, Indiana. And the last game was James Madison, Oregon. And the winner of that game played Texas Tech. And that's who I picked. I think it's going to be Texas Tech, Ohio State in the final. But we're going to see.
But how is Texas Tech defense?
They're okay. Texas Tech has been
That's
good
what I'm
all
saying.
year. They've been balanced all year. They could get
Tech.
stops and they could score the ball.
Well, those type of teams in that conference, they could score, but when it comes down to every time they get to the playoffs, they can't score sometime, and then they can't stop nobody. So
Right.
they
We
defense,
seen that with Oklahoma yesterday.
Well, yeah, no, but Oklahoma different. They get all the I don't know. They just choke. I'm talking about teams like Texas Tech and Oregon. Man, I mean the same type of teams.
Right.
They can score in the regular season, but when they get to these teams that have great defense,
Yeah, they struggle. Well, we're gonna see. They did get a bye, so they've been good all year. But the road teams have been killing these home teams so far.
Yeah, I still don't trust these defense.
Yeah, the road team's been getting them. I think this college playoff thing has been okay, especially you watch the road teams win. I like
Now, who
watching
what
the
road
road
teams
teams
won?
win. Two
Who
road teams done won already. Hurricanes
who?
went into Texas A&M, and
Oh, they ain't nothing. I
Alabama
respect
went
the
into
Hurricanes.
Oklahoma.
That ain't nothing. Alabama is better than Oklahoma. Remember I told you
Whoa.
Oklahoma always choke. Oklahoma always choke
Yeah, they do.
since
Oklahoma stay
2000.
choking.
They like the Kansas of football.
Yeah, they stay
They
choking
choke.
Oklahoma. You ain't
Exactly.
lying about that.
So they ain't nothing. But they ain't nothing. Now, if the SEC, if somebody beat Georgia and Alabama or something like that, I'd be surprised. Other than that, I'm not surprised. But one
Well,
team, like I said, I'm very impressed. I was shocked. And
well,
it's Indiana.
Alabama, they got Indiana to play.
Yeah.
So
Indiana gonna give them a hard time.
yeah, Indiana gonna give them a hard time. You know, the dude done won the Heisman Trophy. He gonna come out swinging. Yeah, that's gonna be a real interesting game. That
Mm-hmm.
Indiana Alabama game. Did you
Yep.
get to watch the fight last night, Miss D? The
No,
Paul
I had to go to
Joshua?
bed early. No. I just heard that Jake Paul got his jaw broke.
Oh he got his butt whooped pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
He knows that don't go in there against these heavyweights. You too
Actually,
small.
Tyson could have hurt him, but I think they paid Tyson not to do nothing to him.
Yeah, they did. They
Yeah.
paid Tyson, but at least
Because even though
Joshua
Tyson
wasn't
old,
trying to
Tyson
hear
still got
that.
them hands. He's still strong.
Yeah, Joshua wanted a real fight. He ain't want no fake fight.
No.
But I think if Joshua and Fury fight, their time to fight is now.
Exactly.
While they both got, while they're both in the news and making news, like they're gonna fight, they need to fight now. And give Jake Paul a lot of credit. I wanted him to get beat up too, but at least he's putting these people out there.
Exactly.
So if he ain't doing nothing, he winning in that aspect. He putting the people out there. So now you could have a Joshua Fury fight, and people will go watch it now, just because he beat up Jake Paul. So there'll be some momentum for that, in my
Well,
opinion.
I'm shocked that Jake Paul didn't try to fix it again because a lot of the fights that Jake Paul had, he was fixing them.
Yeah, of course they are.
So
Listen, Jake Paul is not a boxer so much as
no,
he's an
no,
entertainer. He's a
exactly.
YouTube.
And
He's
some
a
of the people
YouTuber,
exactly, and some of the
basically.
people he fought was also entertainers, except Mike Tyson and Joshua. The rest of them was entertainers too.
Yeah, I'm not looking for Jake Paul to like beat a real boxer like that, especially no damn heavyweight. There was no
Exactly.
way in hell he should have beat.
He fixed the fight against Tyson.
Yeah.
The whole fight was making me mad.
Why?
He could have been knocked him out like the fourth. I'm usually watching him stand in front of him, not punching him.
Right. Like, get up, nigga, and take this ass with him. Yeah, that part. So I'm like, yeah, like I'm like him. Like, yeah, can we get up and take this butt whooping? He knocked him down like 4 times. Hold on for a second. Got people. They wait till. Okay, so Ole Miss got the ball back. I don't think Tulane they putting up a fight, but I don't see.
It's still, I still think it's gonna be a blowout.
Yeah, they putting up a fight though. They not
Yeah,
getting
it's still
blown
early.
out.
Yeah, it's still early. It can
Yeah, it's
still be a
still early.
blowout.
It's only 14-3.
Yeah.
The way Ole Miss came out in this game, it looked like it was going to be a blowout.
But it
But
can still
Tulane
be.
has settled down.
You know that it could still be a
Oh
blowout.
yeah, it could still be the game. It's just really starting.
As an extension of the run game, if you
Let's
get
listen
pushed
to it some
outside
more.
one-on-one, they're going to take it. And with the speed they have, they can burn you. And the
So it's
transition
1st and 10 for Ole Miss.
got tons of it.
They in the shotgun.
Defenders against Mississippi State for an 88-yard touchdown. Goes quick first from him. Here's Lacey trying to get around the corner, and he does with success.
Say that was a good run for about 8 yards.
Yeah, speaking of burst, that was an interesting choice that time because a lot of running backs would have just kept that thing going upfield, but he saw green grass and he was able to bounce it himself. Katie was talking earlier about how strong of a cutter he is, and it's true. He's got a lot of speed.
Yeah, the Lions. They could have had a good year. They had the injuries, and then our general manager decided that he wasn't going to get any not free agents, wasn't going to trade for nobody.
Right.
So, yeah. So we got a bunch of no names playing on certain important positions. So even though Aiden is there, he by himself. Everybody else is like average or.
Well, the Lions, they put up a lot of points. They could outscore teams.
Yeah, but
like you said, they can't stop nobody.
when the playoffs happen, you have to have defense. So if they can't stop nobody, they might not make the playoffs. But that's the general manager fault.
And to answer your question, Ben's Ice Cream, Carissa Shields, and Alicia Baumgartner, big enough names to be a main event. Yes, that would be awesome for women's boxing if they could pull that off.
You know what would be cool too? And not only they have other ladies as undercard, but have guys box as an undercard with them.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing that.
But
a Baumgartner Shields fight, that will put butts in the seats. People, men would go pay to see that. Real talk. Like, that'll be a real super fight for the women. And women's boxing needs something like that because Carissa Shields, as good as she is, she hasn't really had nobody to really fight.
Nope,
like
she haven't.
So a Baumgartner would be a worthy opponent for somebody like Shields. It would be a real fight. Like that's not somebody she just gonna just go and beat up like that. So yeah, I would love to see that.
Me too.
Yeah, Ben's Ice Cream. I would love to see that. I think that would solidify Miss Shields' legacy because she already did a lot already. You understand what I'm saying? With the 2 undisputed titles and the gold medals in the Olympics and all that stuff. But she hasn't had a signature fight. You understand what I'm saying? That most great boxers need to have to solidify their legacy. She hasn't had that yet. So a Baumgartner fight, that would do it for her. And I don't see Carissa Shields running. They wanted her to fight Layla Ali, but I didn't want to see that fight. I did a show about that.
Well, it should have happened if she's gonna fight Layla. It should have happened when Layla was at least 36, 37.
Right, but not now. Layla 44 years old. You're an old woman. I don't want to see you in there getting beat up. That don't do nothing for me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And it's nothing that I don't like Layla Ali or nothing like that. But the gap in the age is different for women when it comes to that.
Right.
It's a much different thing. And I'm not saying that.
Carissa Shields only 30 years old. Right. She just turned 30. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she 30 and you 44. No, that's
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, see, the men could get away with it because men are physically just more physically attributed. Especially when we get older, we still maintain a level of our physicality. It don't work that way for the women. They're not similar in age. You're talking about Baumgartner and Shields.
Yeah,
they're similar in age. I think
Baumgartner younger.
I think Baumgartner is younger, but my thing is, they are around the same age. Right. So, like, I don't know. I Carissa Shields, she's always online. I would love to, catch her alive one day and ask her why she hasn't, thought about that fight or why they haven't thought about that fight, because I think it's a good fight. It might be a weight thing too, though. I think Baumgartner is smaller. one of them will have to come down and the other one will have to go up in weight. Yeah, I think that's the main difference is the weight. That might be the issue. Because Baumgartner's, I think, I want to say she's a middleweight, where Carissa's more like a light heavyweight. So that's like a 20, 25 pound difference. So she would have to go down and the other girl would have to go up. And, you know, for boxers, you know, a lot of them don't want to do that. You know, lose weight to go down and fight. That's hard to do.
They
It's
lose their
much
power.
easier to go up in weight and fight than it is to go down.
They lose their power.
Yeah.
So you don't want to do that.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so Baumgartner's a featherweight. Oh, yeah, 35 pounds. Yeah, that's not, yeah. She ain't going to do that.
Nah.
Yeah, she ain't going to do that. I think the limit might be 5 pounds, maybe 10. I think Carissa might go down 10 pounds, but she's not going to go down to 35 pounds.
No.
That ain't going to happen. Now, as you get older, you naturally get bigger. So I could see Baumgartner moving up to 25 pounds and meeting Shields maybe at 160, 165, something like that. But to get Shields to lose 35 pounds, to fight at featherweight, yeah, she would look anorexic. Yeah, they would have to meet in the middle, but I don't think Shields is willing to lose that much weight to meet in the middle. To even if you take that hash, if she lost 17 pounds, right, which is pretty much half that 35, I don't think Carissa would be willing to lose that much weight like that. I think 10 pounds would probably be her limit. Because again, you know, coming down in weight is a lot harder than it is to go up. Okay, Tulane, I see y'all play some damn defense. Yeah, they done settled all the way down. Mississippi, Ole Miss hasn't moved the ball really since them first 2 drives. Yeah, Tulane, they settled down. They just not putting no points on the board, but defensively they've really settled down. They're holding Ole Miss at bay, even though Ole Miss is on the 25-yard line. They in field goal range. All right, looks like they're going to be kicking a field goal. It's 4th and 3 on the 25. So it's 17-3 now. But yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing a fight like that, a Baumgartner Shields fight. I think that would be awesome for women's boxing.
It would.
And Miss D, while I got you on here, tell me, do you think they're going to put Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark on the Olympic team? Because if they don't, I'm not watching it. I'm telling you that, right? I'm not watching it. Them ladies are not on there. I'm not watching it.
Well, I don't know. I don't know how they doing right now. Caitlin gonna have to get better though. I'm not trying to pick on Caitlin. I don't see her working on her game like she should. I know Angel be working on her game. Caitlin playing golf, and she need to work on how to get more physical. Far as getting her body together, because you thought the WNBA was physical. The Olympics are very
overseas
physical.
is rough.
That's right. You playing other countries. So yeah.
Yeah, and the FIFA
She had to get
rules
herself
are
together.
different.
Now she can get that together maybe, but I don't know right now. I can see Angel though, and that's not to pick on CC.
Nah,
But
Angel is just more physically dominant. Like the physicality is up her alley.
She don't have to be physically dominant, but she has to take care of her body. She has to get more muscle. Caitlin. She has to develop. Go ahead.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I said she has to develop like a mid-range. They're not gonna allow her to get that shot off like she like. Yeah, she'll just have to work. Just have to work. That's all.
What do you think about Olivia Miles so far? She's been killing.
She's good. She's good. I have a question. You think Dallas should draft AZ Fudd or try to go big?
Well, if I'm them, they so small, I would try to go big. But I could see them drafting AZ Fudd just to have her and Paige on the same team to
Yeah, but
make
you know
Paige
what?
happy.
I don't know about that. This the girl Iowa found. She was found. She's probably like 19. She a big girl, but I don't know. I don't watch overseas, so I don't know how good she is. You know?
Right, and it's hard to get the overseas FIFA games too.
Right.
Even
And
on
she could be
the
right
app
now. She
I
could be like
use,
a
it's
Dominic
hard to get
Malanga.
those
Dominic
games.
is okay, but Dominic Malanga still is a project, and they don't
Right.
need a project right now. They need a person to come in right away. You know who they are. You know.
Yeah.
So
But
I don't
I
know.
wouldn't be surprised if Dallas drafted AZ Fudd though, just to make Paige happy. Even though I disagree with that reasoning, I'd rather them go big and have an
Yeah, but
inside
I think
outside
Paige. I know.
dynamic.
I think Paige understand that. I don't think she's gonna trip out. But you do know what it's not necessarily drafting AZ because Paige. I think you know her if you go draft unless you go draft um the girl from South Carolina or Reagan Beers
Right.
or
Megan
Betts.
Betts. Betts would make a good choice too though. For
Right.
how Dallas is scripted right now, Betts would fit in good with them, in my opinion.
I don't know. I don't like Betts excuse me, footwork. She kind of slow. And I think Paige and don't want to run a little bit more. So we'll
Yeah,
see.
it depends on how they want to play because
So I guess go with
Paige
Fam.
don't have to be running and gunning to be effective. Paige could get a
Yeah, I know,
shot
no, I know
wherever
that,
she
but
wants to
they
get a
probably want
shot.
to play up tempo. That's all I'm saying. Now I know that. I know what you're saying. So I guess go with our fam. You know.
Speaking of draft, who you think the Sky gonna draft?
Mm, I don't know. I would like to see Flage or a guard there.
You think Flage would be a good fit, even with Vandersloot maybe coming back?
Yeah, you know why? The Vander Sue is 37 years old. He's coming off a knee injury. She ain't gonna stay healthy. They need to go younger. I don't know why they even brought her back.
Yeah,
Should have
they're
left her
gonna bring
alone.
Vandersloot back. They are.
Yeah, that's silly. You know.
Yeah, they're gonna bring her back though.
Yeah,
And
but
if she gets hurt
how long?
again,
How long she gonna stay healthy though?
yeah.
That's
Well,
all
they
that matters.
can't just they can't be running the offense through her because obviously her body can't take that. You know what I'm saying? Her body can't take it. So
Exactly.
don't run the offense through her, and you'll be fine. If anything, they need to play Van Lift more and just let Vandersloot come off the bench.
Mm-mm. No, now I'm looking at it. So Jake Paul had the Hulkamania tribute.
Yeah,
Really? Man, he ruined my childhood. That Hulk Hogan.
yeah, Hulk
He's a
Hogan.
racist ass.
Yeah, and
Wow.
it's a shame because we didn't find out all these things
Until
until we got
way later.
grown.
Exactly. Remember, because
Yeah,
I guess
but
because
the
remember he used
rest
to
of
hang
us
with Mr.
human
T.
too.
He used to be around Mr. T, and we thought he was cool.
Hold on, Ben's ice cream. Asia pregnant.
That's what they say. I don't know. That's what they say.
Really, she pregnant? I mean, if she is, I'm happy for her.
Yeah, that's what they say. I don't know. It's not been confirmed yet.
And I can imagine what kind of stud they're gonna produce. You
Hmm.
got two professional basketball players. So I know whatever offspring they make is gonna be insane.
Look, I'll be an old man watching Asia Bound.
Right.
If it's
Asia
boy or
Bam.
girl. Look, it was a boy or girl.
Right. Asia Bam. That's crazy work.
Or Jabam. For a boy, Jabam. Asia.
Yeah, Jabam. That's funny.
Or if it's a girl, Asia
Jabam.
Bam. Asia Bam.
Jabam Adebayo. That
Yeah.
sounds so African that don't make no sense.
Jabam. Well, I'm trying to put all the names
Bam out
together.
of Bayou. Here we are naming Asia Wilson baby 4. That's crazy. But yeah, I mean, I'm happy for her if she having, because she really don't have nothing else to prove on the basketball court.
Or she can
So
name her
like,
daughter Asia. If it's a girl and she play basketball, Asia, like Angel Reese, it's junior.
right.
Angel Reese is a junior.
Oh, see, I didn't know that.
You know, her mom named Angel,
She,
but it's
oh,
Angel
her mom
Webb
is named
Reese.
Angel.
Angel Red Reese,
Oh,
but I
okay.
still call her Angel Junior. Uh-huh.
Okay, I didn't know she was a junior.
Well, no, well, I say she's a junior. She's not really
No,
a
I'm
junior
saying
because
she
her
has her
mom.
mom's name. I didn't know
Right,
she
right,
had a
right. So
mom's
I
name.
still say that's
Basically.
junior to me.
Right. No, I
Yep.
get what you're saying. Yeah, I didn't know
Yeah.
she had a mom's name. But
Uh-huh.
yeah,
That's dope.
if Miss Wilson is pregnant and she having a baby, God bless her, because she really don't have nothing else to prove. She already
Nope.
the GOAT. In my opinion, she's the GOAT
Oh, definitely.
basketball player or the
Yep.
women's game anyway.
Yep.
She's the
Yep.
GOAT. So she
Because
did really
even the goats that haven't did what she did the last 2 years.
right.
The
That's what I'm
last two
saying.
years, no, even Cynthia Cooper, Cheryl Swoop, none of the players that did anything like what she did the last 2 years. Two
No,
years.
yeah, Asia Wilson's amazing.
She went all, yeah, she is. But what was I about to say? Oh, Dejanay Carrington, the single. All the guys will be happy about that. She do like guys. She said she's not gay, but
Oh, she not messing with Melissa Smith
Melissa Smith,
no more.
nope, nope. So
Melissa
she
Smith.
like the guys, but she mess with her. I don't know. That's what she said. Who knows?
Yeah, you don't know where these women heads be at.
But
We don't know.
yeah.
But
But I've
yeah,
been
I'm
teasing
pretty
Bro
sure that'll
Claude.
make a few NBA players a little happy
Look,
to know
if
that
you
she's
single,
single
guess who?
because
Guess who
she's
will fly
very
you
pretty.
out? Guess who will fly you out if you single and she like you?
Yeah, and she's
Kalani
very
Brown.
pretty, so she won't be single long.
No, I'm sure the basketball players be in her DMs.
Yeah, they be. Yeah,
The guys be in
they've
her
been
DMs.
waiting.
Uh huh.
They definitely been waiting
Look, I
for
teased
DJ
Bro
character.
Claude. He like of course he married of course, but he always he that's his basketball boo though.
Right,
Kalani
DJ
Brown.
Carrington.
No, Kalani Brown
Oh, Kalani Brown. Okay.
from the Mercury, the tall
Yeah.
girl, 6'7" girl.
Yeah.
Yeah, he like her. I
And
said
the
because she.
Mercury, they had a really good year. They surprised a lot of people.
I
They
was
weren't supposed
shocked that they got
to
swept
be
though, because
that
I
good.
was concerned. I was concerned with the Aces because they came in before the Aces round. They came in hot. They was killing
Mhm.
everybody. Remember, they was killing everybody, and Aces just tore their butt up.
And Ben's ice cream, to your point, listen, Diana Taurasi was great. The woman got 10,000 points and 3 chips. I'm not taking nothing from her.
She didn't do
But
what Asia
but I
did
don't
2
think she
years.
is as dominant a force as Asia Wilson is.
No,
I
she
just don't.
wasn't. Jonathan Rossi was bad. Don't get me wrong, but her look at a 2 year span, she broke all the records. And even Dante Rossi didn't do that. Even Cheryl Swoops didn't do that. Even Cynthia Cooper didn't do that. Even Tina Thompson. We talking about, come on now.
Yeah, listen, and DT was a beast. Listen, she's arguably one of the greatest college players ever, too.
Yep,
Let's not, leave that out. She got 3 national championships and 3 Player
definitely.
of the Year. You understand what I'm saying? So Tarasi's I think she got 6 gold medals or something like that. Like she's very decorated. But
Definitely.
in terms of just overall, give me Asia Wilson
And she gonna
at
break
the end of
even
the day.
she already broke how many championships Dante Rossi got in
She got
WNBA?
3.
She got that. She got the back to back, and now this year she got 3. So she tied with Tarasi for
Right.
3,
And
and
she
she gonna
ain't been
have more.
playing nowhere near as long. I think this is
Exactly.
Asia
No, she
Wilson
hasn't.
8th or
Yep.
ninth year or something like
Eighth
that.
year she played. She played. She got drafted 2018. She broke all the records in less than 10 years.
Yeah, she's still in her prime, Asia Wilson. That's the
Yep.
scary part.
Yep. She's
So
gonna
they
be. She
better
was
be
turn 30
happy
next
that
year.
Bam done knocked her up if that's true. The women better
Mm,
be thrilled that they ain't got to see Asia Wilson for a season.
mm.
I think that benefits Fee Collier more than anybody else. If Asia Wilson don't play this year, if what they saying is true, she's gonna, be pregnant or whatever. But in my opinion, she's the GOAT, and I don't think anybody coming close to her at this point.
No.
But but the thing about Asia Wilson, she's what's the word I'm looking for? She's politically incorrect, so it makes her what's the word I'm looking for? It don't make her popular amongst casual people who don't watch the basketball. I think because if you notice, Asia Wilson is dominant. She's the greatest basketball women's player there is. She don't have not a single YouTube channel dedicated to her. You notice that?
Nope.
And to me, I find that to be crazy. We got all these Angel Reese channels, all these Caitlin Clark channels, but I've never seen not.
And she's the face, not Caitlin, not Angel. She's the face of the league.
I've never seen not a single Asia Wilson YouTube, dedicated to just Asia Wilson.
So,
and I wish that would change so people could give her flowers because she is the greatest player on earth on the women's side.
Yeah.
Speaking of women's basketball, did you hear about Candace Parker getting nominated to the Basketball Hall of Fame?
Yeah.
And her first year eligibility?
Candace, yeah, because she disappointed me. Candace, quit hating on the youngsters.
And yeah, Ben Ice Cream, Liz Cambridge was a beast.
Who?
She just couldn't keep her head in the game, but on the court, she was a monster.
When she was healthy and when she had her hair right, yeah, she was dominant, Liz Cambridge.
Yeah.
Cambridge, whatever her name is. Because
Cambridge,
if she would stay healthy, she would have been with the Aces and they would have been back to back to back to back to back. Her and Asia Wilson together, man.
Yeah, they wasn't doing nothing with that.
Nope.
They wasn't doing nothing with that.
Not at all.
She just couldn't keep her head in the game. But everybody go through stuff and people, go through stuff. Nobody, I don't know what Liz Cambridge went through. To her fall from grace was very epic.
And I hope that she self-destruct. She self-destruct. I hope that CC, the real CC to me, Kennedy
Carter,
don't get blackballed too much like Liz Cambridge. I think she got a chance because a lot of people don't know. It was Teaspoon who brought her back. Nobody really wanted to
to deal with Trinity Carter like that, right?
Nope.
Well, we'll see, man, because Trinity Carter's a player. Like, she's a baller for real. And she's like an instant bucket. She could get her own shot. She could beat people off the dribble, and don't let her get hot.
I thought she could help a playoff team, but
so did I. But people don't want to deal with her mental state. Like, we don't know what Trinity Carter we're gonna get on a day-to-day basis. That's the issue. It has nothing to do with her basketball acumen because basketball-wise, she's probably top 10, top 15. You know what I mean? In terms of being on the court, it's the off-the-court stuff. That's the issue with Trinity Carter. And it's for some reason, when you do dirt, it follows you. Even when you're trying to do the right thing, the dirt still kind of follows you. You understand what I'm saying? And I think the dirt just followed her too much. But we're going to see. I would love to see her back in the league, though.
Definitely.
Because I was a Trinity Carter fan.
At least put her on a expansion team. Why not?
Yeah. Listen, all the teams in the W could use Trinity Carter. There is no team that couldn't use Trinity Carter right now.
Nope.
This is a girl that can give her a chance
to kind of be the not the star, but be the I don't know.
Well, my thing is bring her off the bench. She's just as good off the bench as she is starting.
Does she want to be on the bench? You know how that goes. She want to start, blah, 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 blah. Now they go.
Right. I mean, you bring her off the bench on a team that's already established. I don't think she will
She
have a
don't want
problem.
that. She don't want that.
I
That's
don't
why I
know. I think you bring her to a
say.
team that could win. She wouldn't
Well,
have a
no,
problem
yeah,
with
but
that.
yeah, but she wants to be the starter. So put her on the special team, see how that work out. Blah blah blah.
Well, I would love to see her go to the Valkyries if that's how she feel.
But
She could be
that's
the
just the
main
Valkyries
player
on her.
there.
Valkyries, the Valkyries kind of weird. I don't know.
I mean, they don't. I mean, they got Kayla Thornton, and Kayla Thornton had a wonderful year. Let's be honest, she had a wonderful year. But Kennedy Carter could go to that team and be the best player on that team, right? At least in my opinion, she would be the best player on that team if she went to that team. She would be the best player already. And they have already proven that they could win, and they're an expansion team. They got to the playoffs. So why not go there and be the star? But my thing is, do they want to deal with the off-court stuff that comes with Kennedy Carter? That's the main thing. Do they want to
It's
deal
not
with
really
that?
off court stuff. It was like mostly on court stuff, like her attitude, maybe the practice. You know, so it wasn't off court necessarily. It was in game or after the game in the locker room, maybe
Yeah,
the
the
locker room
baggage,
stuff.
basically. Do you want to deal with that? I mean, what do Trinity Carter want to make her happy to not go through all of the, the mental gymnastics that she's been going through all this time? What exactly do she want? Because she wasn't getting it on the sky, that's for sure. Whatever it is that she wanted, she wasn't getting it there. Maybe you know better than me, Miss D. What exactly do Trinity Carter like? What makes her tick? What will make her, become just easy and just play ball?
I don't know. They would have kept Teaspoon and kept her. It'd been a lot smoother for the sky because Teaspoon actually she respected Teaspoon. So
You think that's what it is mainly? A
yeah,
coach, the coaching?
yeah,
That she
somebody to
need a coach
understand,
that she could respect?
not necessarily respect, but understand her. So I think it's something more than just basketball going on with her.
Right.
Yeah.
Do you think that it has to be a woman?
No, not necessarily. But I would prefer a woman. You know why? Because it's hard enough for the ladies to get jobs in the NBA. Well, they haven't had a job in the NBA, so why not have a woman coach?
Yeah, because there not that many. I think how many black women coaches are there in the WNBA? It was three, right? And I think all three of them got fired.
Yep, there's
The one
none.
for the Dream, the one for the Seattle team.
And the sky, like the two other black coaches was last year, the year before last. I mean, not this year. Noah Quinn got fired this year.
Well, I don't know if getting Brinks back will help Ben's ice cream. And I'm really curious to see what team is going to give Teaspoon another chance, because I think she deserves another chance at coaching.
Also, too.
But I don't know what team would be a good fit for her. Maybe the Dream, right? Because they already kind of like a veteran team that she ain't got to like do too much playing around with like that. I think she needs like an already built team, a veteran team, somebody who will understand her. I don't think she need to deal with a young team, a team that she got to coddle and coach like that. She need a veteran team where she could just go out and tell players, this is your job, this is your job, this is your job, now go do it type shit. But that's just me, because, I love Teresa Weatherspoon. I was a big fan of her when she was playing because she played for the Liberty. Teresa Weatherspoon is easily top 25 all time. Easy. And as for the game, y'all, it's halftime, 17-3. Ole Miss, they winning, but Tulane, to their credit, they settled down, and they've been able to hold Ole Miss and keep this from becoming a blowout. Because it looked like it was going to be a blowout very early. Looks like Key got the same thing you was talking about. Should Dallas draft AZ, Fudd, or Big?
Key and I think Keisha and them did something about it. Keisha and Tony.
Oh, okay. Well,
They
yeah.
said something that what they was mentioning about Enrique. I think Enrique should I think they should have traded Enrique last year. They should just
Yeah, they should
let
have.
her go.
They
Because I
should have
think
traded
it
Enrique last year.
became Paige's team.
Yeah, they should have traded Enrique last year. But where do Enrique go, though? That
I
she
don't
could
know.
fit.
Because she
I've been
like to
trying
jack
to
up the
figure that
shots.
out. Like, where
I
could
don't know.
put somebody like Enrique, you know, somebody who's a high volume shooter? You understand what I'm saying? Where could she
Exactly.
fit? Where could she fit where she wouldn't alienate, you know what I mean, the people around her, because she do take a lot of shots. I
Well,
don't know
I hate
where
to say
Enrique
that.
would fit.
What about a special team? Like players like that, Kennedy and her, they need a special teams right now because you can make it your team. You need a
Right.
better one. You ain't gonna win unless they get some other players. But even then, you probably alienate. Well, she played pretty good with Paige last year. She didn't jack up too many, but I don't know. We'll
Yeah.
see.
But I do want to see Enrique do well because she's one of my favorite players too. I like
I like Enrique.
Enrique a
Yeah, I
lot.
like her, but I just think that it was Paige's team now.
Yeah,
Once
it's
they
Page
drafted
team now.
Paige,
There's no getting around that.
right?
It's
Once they drafted
definitely
Paige,
Page
it was
team.
right. And they getting younger, so and they get rid of all the or let all the other players walk. They let
Right.
all the veterans walk. They
Yeah, I'm
had
just
Kalani
curious to see.
Brown and that Tierra McGowan walk. They had Natasha Howard, from last year's team or the year before last, whatever it was.
I ain't never liked McGowan. I've
Yeah,
never
McGowan
liked
was very
her.
disappointing.
I've
She was
never
very
liked her, Miss D. Like, she's trash to me. Like, McGowan ain't
her
never been.
attitude. She was pretty decent. I don't know what happened when she got to Dallas. I mean, when she I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either. But she was trash on Dallas. Trash. She played like trash. But yeah, I've been thinking about that. Where could Enrique go where she could actually be successful and play her game? And I can't think of another team probably other than the Valkyries or an expansion team that's gonna
Exactly.
let her play like how she want to play. You know what I mean? I can't see her going to the Storm or the Sky or any of these other teams. I don't know if she could play like that on the Sky. Maybe the Sky could fit for her, but she wouldn't be able to take all those shots like that. Not with Angel Reese and Cardoso there. She's not going to be able to shoot the ball 20 times a game like that. She definitely wouldn't be able to do it on the Liberty or the Aces or the Storm or the Lynx. Not even the Dream, because the Dream got Alicia Gray and Ryan Howard and all that. So yeah, there's no really for Enrique to go, but to an expansion team where she would be able to play her game. Yeah, that's interesting. But we're gonna see. As for the game itself that's playing right now, it's still 17-3. Tulane trying to keep it, copacetic, but I think they're just not, they don't have the talent to keep up with Ole Miss like that. Yeah, because I forget what division they come from, Tulane. Is it
It's Division 1. It's just that it's a
No,
smaller
I know it's
state.
Division 1. I just don't remember the conference.
Oh, I forgot too. Yeah.
I can't think of is it the MAC or like the See, I know it. If it was college basketball, I would know it, but the football is different.
Was it American Conference? Something like that?
Yeah, something like the same conference like Cincinnati and Memphis.
I forget.
That conference, Conference USA, I think it might be called.
They They keep the line changing these conferences, so I forget who's who.
Yeah, they changed the names,
Let me
and
see.
the team's been moving. But I know in the basketball, they're all the same conference: USA, Memphis, Cincinnati, Tulane, teams like that. They're all in that
American
conference.
something conference. American
Yeah,
something conference.
something. Can't think of the name.
American.
It escapes me right now.
It's American something. I can't think. American something conference. I forget.
Yeah, it escapes me too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Miss D, my time is up here. I
All
done did
right.
my
Yeah, I
little
enjoyed.
two
Thank you for
hours.
inviting me up. Like I had to come up here. I'm like, ooh, the Lions. I like, no, the Lions is whack right now on defense.
You gotta
So it's
defend
going.
your baby.
I love my Lions, but they're not gonna
I
make
know
it
you
with that
do.
defense. They're not gonna make it with that defense. But our general
Well, they
manager
need a lot of
decided.
help. That's for sure. They're gonna need a lot of
Yeah.
help.
You know
I
what? Just
think,
let it. I hate to say that. Let them not make the playoffs. Maybe they learn their lesson. I'm talking about
and
the
get a
general
draft
manager.
pick, right?
I want some veterans too, not just a draft pick. I want some veterans. Yeah.
Like
All right.
who you got in mind,
I don't
veteran
know.
wise?
I don't know. I have to look because
And you
we did try
speaking
to get
about
my
for
thing
their defense, right? Not for their
right.
offense so much.
We need defense, defensive ends, defensive tackles. We can get some corners. We need everything on defense. With exception of, or maybe I keep some of our linebackers, but we need everything else. And you know what? The Lions made a lot of mistakes. You know the defense that the Philadelphia have with Jordan
Mm-hmm.
Davis. We could have had him. We could have had
Right.
yeah, we could have had some of the defensive players from Georgia, but we decided not to draft them. But hey, so yeah. So what you think your Giants need?
Oh, we need defense too. We like y'all.
Yeah. Yeah, I might need some offense too. I don't like some of y'all. Neighbor is good. He needs somebody on the side of
Nah,
him.
neighbors is really good.
No, that's
Neighbors
yeah.
is top
He need
three.
they need a top. They need a top. They need a nice wide. I mean a tight end, another wide receiver too though. You think so?
Yeah, definitely that. We need defense though. Like
Yeah.
we could score points. We just need defense. What do you think about this, Miss D?
What?
Enrique should go to Minnesota if they could afford her. Put her with Collier.
She want to change her style. Minnesota don't play her style. They play more like a team defense. I mean team offense.
Right.
Cheryl Reed don't play that jacking up shot stuff. She you
Yeah, she
know
not gonna let Enrique just jack up shots all
no
crazy. No.
no. Maybe in a Phoenix offense. What about the Mercury?
Yeah, hey, I wouldn't mind seeing her on the Mercury, but I got a thing for Cole McConney, so I don't want to
I know
see her
she
bump
younger. Right,
Cole
right,
McConney.
right.
That's my one of
Or
my favorite little
maybe they can
young
just trade.
players.
Shoot, I don't know. I don't know. You're
And
right.
plus, I don't think her and Kalia Copper would be able to coexist because they kind of have similar games.
Well, they might have to get it. They might have to get rid of Khalil Copper then. I know that's
Yeah, I
all.
don't think her and Copper would be able to coexist. Her and Enrique. But again, that's either here or there. We could have that conversation another day. I
Right.
appreciate all y'all coming. Miss D, I'll be there for you when you go
Oh,
live.
thank you. Look,
I know you
I'm
like to
glad to
go
catch your
live at
live. I'm
night.
glad to get on the live because I always be at work. So I finally got off. You was on the same time, so that's good.
Right. Our paths finally crossed at the same time.
Right. All right. Well, thank you for inviting me up.
Well, thank you for coming up, Miss D. Thank
All
you.
right. All right.
All right.
Peace.
And for all y'all
Bye,
that's
Chad. Bye,
been in
everybody.
the chat and came to the show, I appreciate y'all. This is the end for me. I done did my 2 hours or whatever the case may be. I appreciate all y'all for coming. This your boy BD, this Big Dog Sports with Sports Meet Politics. I really appreciate y'all coming through, being in the chat or whatever. So at the end of the show, like, share, subscribe. Share the video, leave a comment at the end of the video. Like the video and all that stuff. You want to support the channel, the Cash App at the bottom of the screen. I do this every Saturday until the holidays is over. So, support your boy and come holler at me. And Y'all have a blessed Saturday, and I'll holler at y'all later. Peace.